Hi, I'm Flarf, and I make things. I'm primarily a chiptune composer for systems older than me, and I've been getting into game development as well. When I figured out that people make new games for the Game Boy, I was excited. This is Game Boy Studio, and it allows anyone to make a game for this dinosaur of a machine. With the power of this program, people have made a ton of unique and interesting games. I figured I'd join in on the fun with this little project I've been cooking up. This is Magnet Mike, a top-down action game for the Game Boy Classic and Game Boy Color, set in late 1940s New York City. You play as a dock worker named Mike, who invents a magnet gun to help out around the docks, and then uses it to absolutely ruin some mob enforcers' day. The core idea is improvisation. Mike doesn't have a dedicated attack by default. What he has is a tool, the magnet gun. It lets him interact with anything metal around him. Pick up a crate, throw it at a guy. Pull a wrench out of a thug's hands. Environment is the combat system. I want to make an action game, but I don't want to do it in a way where I just fall into, here's your weapon, go hit things with it. I don't want players to just feel powerful. I want them to feel like a genius. My favorite part so far about making this project has been the music. The setting is 1940s New York City, so the obvious answer is jazz, but I wanted to push it somewhere more interesting than just period accurate. You'll definitely hear some walking bass and swung hi-hats, but I've also taken some light inspiration from my favorite 70s fusion bands and 90s New Jack Swing groups. This drum pattern I totally invented all on my own and definitely isn't one of the most studied drum grooves in pop music. For the harmony in the opening section, I'm using full square wave chords. The Game Boy's wave channel lets you draw a custom waveform sample, and if you just draw a square wave in there, you can combine it with both pulse channels to create a whole triad. Here's it all together. The goal was for it to sound like something that belongs in the world of Magnet Mike. Something that feels period accurate, but has a few modern liberties taken to make it more palatable and interesting. If you'd like to follow the development of Magnet Mike, consider subscribing and following me on itch.io. The link is in the description. And yeah, that's about it. Ooh.